Hey my two-wheeled friends, today's the day. I got out the Honda Shadow, just rolled it out of storage. Gonna fire it up for the first time this season. It's got a little bit of dust on it, so I'll have to get out and blow that off with a little wind. So let's get on. It's been since like late, I don't remember when I put this in storage, probably the middle of November, maybe even sooner. 9,098 miles on this bike. Wow, this feels totally weird to ride. And we're off on the Honda. This is a totally weird ride for me. I've been riding the Road King for so long, and I've been on the Road King quite a few times this season. So riding around on the Honda Shadow 750 is just a really weird feel for me right now. Just the gearing, the grips are wider. I don't have to rev match as much with this bike, so it feels totally different. And it does not have self-canceling signals, so I gotta get used to that. Yeah, it's just hard to believe that I learned to ride motorcycle on this bike, and here I am on it again, and almost forgetting how to ride it. So yeah, we can call this the first Motovlog. This thing's so quiet. I feel like it's gonna die, and maybe it is. But yeah, we can call this the first Motovlog of 2020 on the Honda Shadow Spirit 750. What do you guys think? Alright guys, as you saw, I just got the Honda Shadow Spirit 750 all fired up. Just brought it out here to the lake to get the first photo of the year with the Honda Shadow. I just absolutely love how this bike looks. It's black with the, you know, with these flames, sparkly flames through it, the chrome, just the way everything kind of flows together on this bike. This is the bike I learned to ride motorcycle on less than a year ago. It's got the big wheel out front, which makes it way more handleable. It's got 9,100 miles on it. And we're out doing the first Motovlog of the year on it. Let's go talk about it a little. Like I mentioned, this is a 2007 Honda Shadow Spirit 750. This is the very first motorcycle I have ever owned. I picked up this motorcycle May of 2019 and kind of learned the ropes on it. This is a really easy to handle motorcycle. I bought it without seeing it or without sitting on it, without riding on it. It was on Facebook Marketplace, and I messaged the guy and said, you know what, I'm really interested in this motorcycle. Can you do a cold start video for me and a kind of a walk around? And he was super cool about it and did that for me. And I said, all right, you know, I'll do it for this price. So we negotiated the price, and I said, you know what, I don't have my motorcycle endorsement, so one requirement is that you need to bring it to me. You know, he lived about 60 miles away, and I thought, you know what, I don't want my very first ride on a motorcycle to be without an endorsement and, you know, on the highway. So we negotiated him to deliver it to the door. He brought it in an enclosed trailer to me, and he asked me if I wanted to take it out and put it into the garage, and I said, you have right at it. So I was like super nervous to ride this thing, and especially around anybody. You know, I wanted to kind of take it at my own pace and just kind of learn in the driveway a little, learn on the street in front of my house, kind of learn the friction zone and, you know, all those things of learning a motorcycle. And that's what I did. I rode it around our neighborhood a little bit, and then we went on vacation. Actually, I take that back. We went on vacation before I did any of that. It sat in the garage, and my wife and I went on a cruise for a week. And if you watch one of my previous videos, I'll kind of talk about that a little bit. But I knew that motorcycle was in the garage, so when I got back from vacation, I knew that it was going to be go time and kind of learn how to ride. And that's exactly what I did. I signed up for an MSF course and learned how to do that. Through that course, you know, I already had some familiarity with riding just from the few weeks leading up to the course, so that drastically helped. Took the course, got my endorsement, and then I was legal to ride this Honda Shadow Spirit 750 around. Now this bike is a exceptional bike, shaft driven. It is carbureted. Whether you like that or not, you know, that's probably a matter of opinion. The fuel injection on the Harley is really nice. So if you're new to the channel and watching this because of the Honda Shadow, I do have a 2007 Road King that is kind of my primary bike now that I kind of graduated, so to say. I'm debating of what to do with this motorcycle, whether to keep it for scooting around town, and that's what was where that conversation was kind of leading me. It's a great motorcycle for, you know, anything, you know, really 65 miles per hour and under. This bike is pretty comfortable at that speed. You know, to take it out on the interstate and things though, it's probably a little bit underpowered. It's got a lot of get up and go, you know, especially for a new rider. I would definitely recommend this bike if you're thinking about getting a motorcycle and looking for one that would be good to learn on. I mean, this thing is very forgivable. It's got the big 21-inch wheel out front, and it makes it, I mean, this thing is just very maneuverable. I mean, you can throw this thing wherever you want. Like, oh, tar snakes, oh, we better get out of the way of that, and boom, you're over without any effort. I don't know what this bike weighs for sure. At one point I probably knew, but I don't know, it's probably like 550 pounds, something like that. If I'm too far off, I'll throw it in the comments, or I'll put it on the screen right here of what the wet weight is on this bike. It's just very comfortable. It does handle the bumps very well. The one thing that I would say is the reason I also looked for a different bike so quick, other than, you know, the size. You know, I'm a little tall for this bike. I'm 6'3". I'm a little bit crammed up on it, but not bad. I mean, I can ride this bike for a long time and I'm comfortable. But my wife is 5'10", and if you go back to when I did a little bit of a walk around, you can see the rear seat or the rear cushion is not very thick, and her poor rear end would get sore from riding, and any bump would pretty much send her to the chiropractor the next day. And this side of the lake is pretty good for not having much for bumps, but when you get on the west side of the lake, that road is really bumpy, and it's 40 miles an hour, so it's a lot faster, and you hit those bumps and man, it just about catapults you off. Just kind of debating what to do with this bike, being I don't ride it that much. I do kind of have a sentimental attachment to this bike, being that this is my baby I learned on. It's just the thought of parting with it kind of saddens me. And maybe it shouldn't, but you know, this is a piece of me. I bought this motorcycle, my first motorcycle, at 39 years old. Learned to ride. I've not looked back since. Just continue to think of what my next bike's gonna be. Whether to sell this and get something else and keep the Road King, or see if my wife continues to show any interest and she can learn on this bike too, because this would be a great bike for her. You know, if she rides, I don't know, a couple times a month even. You know, we don't have much investment into this motorcycle, and the value is going to pretty much hold where it's at. You know, like I mentioned, this thing has 9,100 miles on it. It's a 2007, has brand new tires last summer. Can't say enough about it. And I probably should just avoid going around that side of the lake. You know what, I think I'm going to turn around right here. I know if I continue to go that way, I'm going to hit that 40 mile per hour section that's really bumpy, and I know I need to make some adjustments to my microphone because of the wind. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm getting so much wind noise coming across in my videos. I apologize for that. I am trying to check into it, and plus this is just such a nice little pace for the Honda. But if you're new here, please subscribe, click that bell icon so you receive notification when I upload next. I will be uploading various Honda videos, various Harley videos, and be sure to hit that like button if you like the Honda Shadow. If you like motorcycles, it really helps the channel when you click like and leave a comment below. You know, leave me a comment below. What do you think of the Honda Shadow? Do you think it's a good beginner bike? Nice Mustang. Here's these kids again. Oh, should I rev it up for them? Oh, I love making the kids smile. That was me when I was a kid, just always out on my bicycle, going as fast as I could. It's no wonder that I now have a motorized bicycle. A motorized scooter. I really like my little scooter here. Well, that was kind of trippy. Had some birds fly over in the shadow on the road, kind of like, who's behind me? Oh, what a beautiful day. You know, my hands are a little bit cold because it's like 45 degrees out maybe. But man, I wouldn't trade this for anything. Just being out in the nature. It's just something so serene about it. A lot of motor vloggers say that they ride around for minutes and several minutes at a time without saying anything. And I am learning that that is absolutely 100% the truth. Because you're out recording, you kind of got a subject that you're talking about. Like right now, I'm talking about this Honda Shadow. But you kind of get a little sidetracked by just enjoying the ride. And I got the lake over here to my left. And I got a golf course over here to my right. And just a lot of people out enjoying a day that isn't all that warm. But you know what? The sun's actually shining. And that's half of it right there, is just getting out and getting some sunshine. Now, the sunshine's definitely helping my mood, but I'm not getting any of it on me because I'm wearing leather and you know, I got my jeans on and gloves, so there's really no part of me that is getting sunshine on me. My hands could be getting a little bit more because they're a bit chilly. Oh, I guess that guy doesn't know how to obey his right-of-ways. One thing that I wish this Honda Shadow had is some kind of pegs to be able to put my feet out a little further. I don't even know if there'd be anything to get them this far out though, because I really would like to stretch my legs out about like they are. I just can't. There's just nothing. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like watching videos like this one, please hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe while you're here. Click that bell icon so you're notified when I upload next. And until next time, peace out, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye. I don't know if that kid's okay or not. I'm gonna swing around and go see. Oh, they look like they're okay. You guys all good? Okay. You're welcome. I have no more gear. I wanted to go to another gear, but no more. I'm already in fifth.